we are back with another gameplay. We are playing the event that I wanted to play the most. And not only that, I already got the card, this summons for Riddle. It took me I did 4 sets of the 10 keys just to get him. But that's why I saved them for when I really wanted one of them. And I got it. I got him. I got Jack. Once I do the events, I'll get Deuce and Kalim. So, but yeah, it took a minute. I actually recorded my reaction to pulling for Riddle summon. I'll end up sharing it, but I was unhappy for most of it, and then I ended up getting upset with Jack because his card, the what do they call him, Twiddle, the Jack's version for this event, I pulled him like 3 times, I think. And I got so upset because I just kept uncapping his and uncapping his. I'm like, I don't want you, I want Riddle. Nevertheless, I got Riddle. But alright, let's go ahead and grab your snacks and comfort. Let's get into this event. I'm so excited. And I'm going to play this for the whole day because at the time of recording, today's the 25th. It ends on Friday, but I only have today to play this. So alright, let's go ahead and get started. Bring my iPad up a little more. Learn from this. Yeah, and I already have 688 lanterns. Got plenty. But I know I'm gonna have to, I think I may have to get 700 to get Kalim's. So of course I'll just do some more lessons. That's okay, let's not start off with not being able to speak. We can do this. That takes care of most of the required reading for class. With that out of the way, maybe I'll check out some judicial text while I'm here. Well, go ahead, sir. I'm done with the books on the shelf, so these two should be next. I just need to check them out and... You're looking for a book for a history of magic assignment, right? Why are you checking the health and fitness section? Maybe he's trying to get his swole on. Maybe he's trying to like beef up. You know, his nickname. What did No, we're Shrimpy. That Floyd calls us. Goldfish. She calls him like little red goldfish or something like that. Oh, let me also tilt my camera down just a wee bit more. There we go. Oh, sorry. Oh, he was talking to Deuce, not Riddle. Just got sidetracked. Let's see. Where would books about magical history books be? Yeah, I thought he was talking to Riddle. Never mind, he was talking to Deuce. Deuce to Lucy. You'll find most of them in the history and humanities section, though it depends on what you're looking for. House Warden Riddle, hello. Don't speak so loudly, Deuce. You need to keep your voice down in the library. Facts. Librarians do not like it when you get loud. Have y'all seen Monsters University, the second movie to Monsters Inc. And that librarian, she looked all tiny and cute, but when you got loud, she was this big tentacle monster, and she would like take one of her tentacles and like grab you and throw you out the library. Yeah, we should watch that movie. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Oh my gosh, Deuce, please. In one ear and out the other. It facts. That's how most of his learning goes, unfortunately. But he's a good dude. We love him for it. You're both looking for books to check out, I take it? If the two of you came along, I suppose that means the track and field club's morning practice must be over. Oh, Jack is in track and field as well? I know Deuce is. It is, but we didn't come together. Okay. I mentioned I was going to the library before class, and he invited himself along. Well, Jack, you're technically a role model for these kids. You know, you're hardworking. You're all about, justice. Deuce needs someone like you in his life at all times. At all times. Because right now I'm on book 3, and Deuce, as well as Ace and Grim, are in some trouble. As well as 222 other students, and I'm apparently helping them get out of trouble. character is a good Samaritan. I, however, in real life am not. But that's neither here nor there. In this story, yeah, just keep him on the straight and narrow there, Jack. We appreciate it. It just worked out that way. We just both happened to have business at the library, that's all. Wrap up your bickering and pick out your books, you two. Class is about to start. Oh, so Riddle's gonna miss class for this event. Oh, you're right. Gotta find mine quick. Let's see, where's the history section again? Ah, over here. And off he goes. I've got my pick in mind already, and here it is. Better get this checked out quick. I was about to do the same, but I don't see anyone at the counter. Man, really? I thought they were supposed to have someone stationed there while the library's open to handle this sort of thing. Well, you know, maybe they went out to the bathroom, went on break, lunch, who knows. You can't just put out a "be back soon" sign and call it good. Who does that? I would do that, especially if I gotta use the bathroom. Who indeed? Just because the library has scant visitors before class doesn't mean it's acceptable to break the rules. We know this, babes. We know. We know. Again, maybe they're on break. This is a problem. If I don't complete the checkout procedures, I can't take these books out of the library. Yeah. Very well, I'll have to come back on lunch break to... I'll have to come back on lunch break to... Someone over... What just happened? What was that flash of light outside? Whoa! Something just fell from the sky! I can hardly overlook such flagrant disregard for... Hold on. Someone's leaning dangerously far out a window. They're gonna fall! Oh my gosh. Whoa! Oh snap! Watch out! Riddle to the rescue! Housewarden Riddle! I heard yelling! Did something happen? That scared me. He nearly plunged right out of this window. Are they just showing the example of the window, or is the window somehow in the library? I think they're just showing an example. Ow! Landed right on my butt, Kalim. This is the same man who got his butt on fire during the ceremony. You should be grateful that that's what you landed on. If Riddle hadn't stepped in with his magic, you'd have hit the ground head first. Oh snap! Sorry, and he's just as cash as ever. This is nothing to laugh about. Everything you just did was a glaring breach of etiquette. Oh snap! Let's remember, deep breaths. Deep breaths. As long as his face doesn't go red, we're good. Why were you dangling yourself out of that window anyway? There was a flash outside, and when I looked and saw something weird falling from the sky, I just grabbed for it without thinking. So, technically, I think we briefly... did we briefly meet Kalim? Yes. We briefly met him, in book 2. Because it was more about Jamil, though, because, you know, he had cut his hand. Because of Ruggy. But this is really going to be kind of like my real first introduction to Kalim. And from what I gathered, he's more like laid back, go with the flow, laugh stuff off. But I personally think that's more of like a defense mechanism where he gets people to underestimate him. That's what I'm guessing. What was it? This. The lantern. Is it some kind of container? Bro, you ain't never seen a lantern? They ain't got lanterns in Twisted-Wonderland? Talk to me now. Come on. It's I know he's trying to say the word like cylinder, but cylindrical. And there's something near the open end. Metal fittings? Oh, I guess they don't have lanterns in Twisted-Wonderland. At least none that look like that, apparently. Or maybe... I don't know, I'm not guessing. Let's just keep going. See? Weird, right? Good thing I caught it before it hit the ground. Nothing about what you just did was good. You need to learn from this. House Warden, it's just about time for class to start. Could we maybe let this one go? Oh, I guess maybe they will, for the sake of not being late to class. Take my lanterns. Take them. I got plenty to spare. There's still no one at the counter, huh? If I don't get that book, I won't finish my assignment before it's due tomorrow. Why did you wait so late? When did they assign this to you, sir? What? Tomorrow? Are you kidding? Why didn't you start on it sooner? That's what I'm saying. I started on it last week. It's just not coming together very well. How much did you work on it? Are you here to check out a book for homework, Deuce? So am I. Oh, I thought he was gonna say he was the librarian on duty. I have no idea where to find it, but I'm sure it'll all work out. Okay. Yeah, he's good with the flow kind of guy. Yeah, for sure. And Deuce just gets carried along. Oh, I love Deuce. I love my Deucey Woosey. Deuce, I'll help you with your assignment. See that you finish it today. Facts. Yes, sir. Because Riddle said ain't nobody failing while he's house warden. He's not playing that. You gon' pass. Now, let's hurry to class. Oh, y'all locked in the library? Strange. The library door won't open. Huh? You're right. Is it jammed? Deep breath. Oh, he about to beast mode it. Okay. That's the best beast moding I can do. I can probably do better, but I'm not trying to embarrass myself that much on the internet. Not today. Maybe later. All that and it still won't budge? Doesn't matter if I push or pull either. It's not moving. Magic. Magic. Maybe it's locked from the outside? Ahaha, some people can be so careless. Dude. I don't know if I'm gonna love your personality. I just have to get used to it. You remind me of Rook, where you see the positive. You're an optimist, and I like that. I just gotta get used to it. Your level of optimism. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Ding dong. What's that, school bell? Oh, that's the warning bell. We're gonna be late to class if we don't do something. Uh-oh, that wouldn't be good. Oh, are you actually getting serious about something? Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, look at Kalim. Here's your fierce face. You're cute. Kalim, are you in the library? Oh, trusty Jamil. Hey there, buddy. Is that you, Jalim? Great, I'm so glad you're here. And at the perfect time. The perfect time? Class is about to start. I heard you weren't in your classroom, so I came looking for you. Oh, he's so trustworthy. Oh, he's so dependable. I love Jalim so far. I gotta learn more, but you know, by looks alone, yeah. Clearly seeing you off at the classroom door isn't enough. Do I have to physically walk you into the room? Apparently. Come on, that seems a little overboard. How old do you think Kalim is? It's not about his age, it's about his lack of responsibility and level of maturity, and the fact that I think Kalim gets a kick out of making Jamil play mama. I think he enjoys it. I think it's fun for him. He likes being taken care of. Plus, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Kalim is a prince, right? I think. If I think so. But correct me if I'm wrong. So he's probably used to people just, you know, doing things for him. To be fair, Jamil's current approach is in fact not enough, as evidenced by current events. I mean, yeah. Look, Jack is like, ain't nobody up in here a baby. So handle your business and do what you gotta do as an adult. However, all of our boys are childish in some way. And we love that. I was planning on getting back with plenty of time before class started. But the doors to the library seems to be locked from the outside. Please, get us out of here. Why would the library be locked during its normal hours? Wait, it's not locked. It's not? It's not. But it really doesn't want to open, does it? Is it stuck or something? This isn't ideal. Kalim, who else is there? Who else is in there with you? Riddle, Deuce, and Jack. We've been trying to open the door from our side, but no amount of pushing or pulling seems to do the trick. Ah, alright. If Riddle's there, it should be safe for me to step away for a bit. Oh, snap. He's like, look, if I may not be able to trust a lot of people, but I can trust Riddle to keep your tail under control. Because controlling things is what he does. Hey, I'm here too. I mean, that's true, Jack. However, as small as Riddle is, he has a more commanding authority than you. You know, Riddle brings the hammer down when it needs to be done. Yeah. I don't want to say anything negative about you, because Jack, you are one of my boos. You may be lower on the list, but you're one of my boos. But you know, yeah, Riddle is a little more dependable when it comes to cracking the whip. Yeah. So am I. Deuce, don't even get me started on you, baby boo. Just shush. Just pipe down. Just pipe down, okay? Shh. Keep it close. And me? Okay. Clean. Goodbye. Stupid. Yes, I know. Wait there. I'll find a teacher. He wants us to wait here? I mean, there's really not much y'all can do, and there's really not much else he can do except get somebody else to see what's going on with the door, because if he breaks school property, he's probably gonna have to pay for that. And Crowley, according to Crowley, stuff ain't cheap. Ever. He'll probably rope Jamil into doing who knows what. With class about to start, no way am I wasting time just waiting around. I mean, there is a window back there from what I can see, but unless it opens on its own, you're gonna have to break it, which again, stuff is expensive. And we don't need y'all going to any more mining caves and running into block monsters. We don't need that. We don't need any more of that. I'm pretty sure something else like that may happen, but we don't want it. I'm gonna look for a way out. There should actually be another way out of the library. I think there should be at least 2 entrances. Or is that just, you know, in the human world? In our world? Jack went off by himself. Trying to find another way out's not a bad idea, though. Oh, I know. We could get on our brooms and fly out the window. Are your brooms with you? Yeah, we totally could. You're a genius, Deuce. Me? A genius? Wow, this must be what this must be what being a real honor student feels like. Oh, he's so easily impressed. Wait, no time to savor the moment. I gotta get us some brooms. And where are you gonna get them? Because I'm pretty sure there's none in that library, and you can't get out. Oh, it's Ace that does wind magic. I was about to say, can't y'all like kind of jump out the window and then like wind magic down? But that's Ace with the wind magic. There should be a broom closet around here. Ah, is this it? Oh, they have a broom closet. Here we go. They're a little different from the brooms we use in class, but they should be good enough to make it to the ground. Okay. Don't. It would be dangerous to fall off a broom from this height. Besides, going out through a window isn't exactly... It'll be fine, Housewarden Riddle. You'll see. Oh, gosh. Okay, gotta find a window I can fit through. This one should be big enough. The one Kalim almost fell out of. There's not much wind. Yeah, I should be able to make it. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ow. Deuce. Crap, what happened? Are you alright, Deuce? That was one spectacular crash. Yes, sir. The broom smacked into something when I tried to fly out the window. What did it hit? What's going on here? Oh, snap. So y'all can't go out the window. There's like a force field. Ow. I was going to take a look outside, but my forehead slammed into something. What? I had no problem leaning out the window before. Why can't I do it now? It's like there's an invisible wall here. An invisible wall? Who activated a spell? Yeah, right. It's like there's a glass partition here now. Oh, sorry, not yeah, right. You're right. It's like a glass. It's like there's a glass. I said the sentence before. It's blocking us from putting so much as a hair out of the window. The way you're moving your hands reminds me of something. What was it again? Being a mime? Oh yeah, I remember. It's like a pantomime? There's no time for frivolous remarks. Sorry, it doesn't look like a wall there. It doesn't look like a wall's there at all, though. How does any of this work? Obviously magic. Obviously magic. Let me guess. No luck on your end either? Jack, I'm guessing it's the same for you? Yeah, nothing's opening. Not the doors, not the windows, not even the access hatch to the roof. Dag! I've tried every spell I could think of, but nothing's working. What's going on here? Did someone use some powerful magic to trap us in the library? That's absurd. Who would do such a thing, and for what reason? Exactly. Rosehearts, can you and the other gentlemen hear me? I came running as soon as I heard you were in need of assistance. Oh Lord, here's Crowley. I'm here too. Oh my gosh, Grim. Why? Oh, I'm here as well. Yeah, we came as fast as we could. Philly and Grim, you're here too? They happened to be with me at the time, so I brought them along. Lucky for me, Jamil showed up right when I was about to get a whole lecture. Oh, what did he do? What did you do, Grim? Because I know it's your fault. I know it's your fault. Well, thank you, Jolene. And thank you, y'all, for being locked in the library, because I got out of whatever blame I was finna take on behalf of Grim. Why would you be getting a lecture so early in the day? Philly, what did Grim do? I would like to know that myself. Don't ask. Head mage, I'll explain the situation. Here's what's happening. What terrible luck. Oh, dang, all the teachers are out there. The library door isn't locked, but no amount of pushing or pulling is opening it. Furthermore, invisible walls are preventing you from exiting through the windows or the roof? Yep. This is tricky. Let's review what we know. That's exactly what we know. That is exactly what we know. Everything you just said is what we know. We have 4 students stuck in the library. Rosehearts, Asim, Spade, and Hal. Ooh, Asim. That's Kalim's last name. I like that. The librarians are all out attending to other matters, meetings, book procurement, and so on. It seems you 4 are the only ones stuck inside. Yep. Dear me, what terrible luck for you boys. I'm sorry, let me get a sip of water real quick, guys. Okay, and we're back. Spoken with such nonchalance. But if you believe that this has to do with our luck, that implies this is some sort of accident. And if an accident arises due to issues with school facilities or management, that makes it the school's responsibility. You better tell them, Riddle, aka Crowley, do something. Do something. Eek! No, stop! Don't use scary words like accident or responsibility. Y'all know Crowley hate taking responsibility for anything. I started looking into it as soon as the head mage alerted me to what was going on. Okay, Train, what we got? But I found no clear reason why the library would be locked or sealed off, and I can't detect any spells I recognize. Okay. In addition, the school and library barriers don't seem to be malfunctioning. Nothing about this makes any sense. Okay, Cruel. Looking into the cause can wait. Our first priority is getting these pups out of their cage. Oy, the pup puns. We need to get this door open and get back to class as quickly as possible, because I bet you them students is running amok with y'all saying, excuse me for a moment. The moment the teacher steps out, that's when things start happening. Conversations, people getting up from the desk, somebody snacking. I know somebody eats some chips, and they not cleaning up the crumbs. Okay? If you don't let these rowdy pups out soon, they may start tearing up the interior and ruining valuable literature. Oh my gosh, they are not uncontrollable dogs, sir. Get it together, okay? Your imagination is running wild. Now, I was about to say I can relate sometimes with your imagination running wild. We just gonna leave it there. Just stop. Just stop. Professor Cruel, if I may, that concern is hardly... Professor Cruel is absolutely right. We can't just stand idly by. Oh my gosh, Crowley, stop it. I'll use magic to open the door. It's a trifling enough task for someone of my caliber. Oh my gosh. And you ain't finna get it open, are you? We're so lucky that the faculty came. Yeah, we should thank Jamil later. I don't like turning to others for help, but the sooner we can get back to our dorms, the better. Being tardy is a grave matter indeed. I must get to class as quickly as possible. And it don't work. Strange. What's wrong, sir? He can't get it open, that's what's wrong. Someone of his caliber can't open up a measly door. I've been casting a whole variety of spells on the door, but none of them are working. So much for the head mage's caliber, that's what I'm saying. Step aside, I'll burn that door down. No. No, because look what's behind you. Statues. Don't help. Don't be absurd. That door is highly valuable. That's what I knew. Everything up in there was valuable. That's what I'm saying. Don't break nothing. Okay? He gonna put you to work in the Mostro Lounge. You gonna be there for about 10 to 15 years, paying back the handle on a door. Head mage, did you just show more concern for the door than your own students? That's hardly an appropriate attitude for an educator. Not at all. What I meant was, any impact strong enough to break down the door could potentially endanger the students inside. I need you all to sit tight until we figure out a solution to this. And if we can't find one today, prepare yourselves for the possibility that you may have to spend the night here. Without food? Is there a restroom? There's no water? No. You will figure it out today. Or something's getting broke. What? Exactly. You expect us to spend the night here? How can you say something like that so nonchalantly? Exactly. I need to finish an assignment by tomorrow. Please get me out of here. I agree with them. I have responsibilities as house warden. I must be freed at once. Come on, is it that bad? Ain't a library all quiet and easy to sleep in? Look here, Grim. Not everyone's you. I think it'd be a ton of fun to have a sleepover in the library, Kalim. My precious little sunshine. We could all read books, eat good food, dance, sing, and spend the whole night chatting. What food? What food? Jamil is not there to cook for you, sir. That sounds like the life. I want to go in. I'm busting down that door right now. Don't tell me he goes through the door. As in, like, it lets him in, but he can't get out. No! My valuable vintage door! Oh, he just sets it on fire. Wait. The door isn't burning. Thank goodness for that. Oh, thank goodness for that. Yes, thank goodness indeed. Dear me, my heart's still pounding. Magical fire didn't work? What manner of power is at play here? No need to fear. Help has arrived. That voice. That voice. Who is it? Come on. Hey, come on. Next chapter, please. A generous compliment. Take my lanterns. Ha ha ha! Did I startle you? Yeah, I have a habit of doing that. Vargas, Lord. I had a brief introduction to Vargas. This man, Lord love him. He thinks all the students adore him and they just want to be like him so bad. But you're in good hands now. I'll have you out of that library in no time. With these muscles! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sir, you ain't have to put your chest all up in the screen. No! The door is a cultural asset that has been in place since the Institute was founded. Stop, Crowley, stop worrying about the door, okay? If it shatters, use magic to put it back together. The door, something gotta get broke. We know it's not gonna get broken, but maybe eventually something gonna have to get broke. Wait. The door isn't broken. Unbelievable. How was still standing after I rammed it with my signature tackle? That move that never fails to squash the most fearsome of beasts didn't so much as dent the door. Something's clearly afoot. I mean, we've all realized this by now. My goodness, Professor Kroll, that's a generous compliment. You're making me blush. Oh, that is not what he intended? It wasn't a compliment. It stopped taking matters into your own hands. This time I feared it was doomed for certain. Crowley in this door. Oh my gosh. You want to hurt Crowley? Damage the school. You want to get something out of him? Hold something. Hold some type of artifact, a little statue bust of something, and say, you know what? I'm tired of you, Crowley. Keep messing with me, and I'm gonna mess this thing up. That's how you get at Crowley. Then he'll like expel you, but you know, go down fighting. The entire reason I chose not to call him in was because it was potentially obvious he'd go for the brute force approach. Dang. He was like, yeah, let's get all the other teachers but him. I think there's like some other teachers that I haven't met yet. But yeah. Like we just don't want him. Out of all the teachers, we don't want him. He's going to break something. What was that? You heard him, sir. Coach Vargas tackled the door? It didn't even so much as shake. Wow. If both magic and might are proving ineffective, that means our prospects of escape have dimmed considerably. Y'all may just be spending the night. Dear me. The library is the brains of this campus. It houses many rare and one-of-a-kind books, as well as tomes that cost tens of thousands of thought marks per volume. It also has many volumes from my own highly valuable collection, which I've compiled by traveling all over the world, so you worried about your stuff is what you're telling me. The idea of such a treasure trove being left inaccessible is entirely unacceptable. I shall exhaust every possible means to resolve this matter, like you did with trying to get me back home. Because I'm still waiting on that. Still waiting. I'll start by looking up some literature on... Oh wait, I can't enter the library. You sure can't, lady. I can only hope what books I have in my office will offer some useful insights. I'll look through them and see. Coach Vargas, I'd like your assistance. He's like, come with me, because I need you away from this area. Come on, because I can't trust you by yourself. You'll need my muscles, huh? I've got biceps to spare. My gosh, this man. Now, I love a nice muscular man myself, but not when he talks like that. Professor Crowell, tell the student body to stay away from the library. It's bad enough 4 people are trapped inside. We must head off any other additional trouble. Understood. Rosehearts, you and the other boys sit tight, and whatever you do, do not damage the library or any of the books. Honestly, you have Riddle in there, nothing's going to get damaged. But you also have Kalim. And you also have Deuce. If it was just Riddle and Jack, everything would be fine. But you, like I said, you got Kalim, you got Deuce. Deuce gonna go along whatever Kalim says, as long as Kalim compliments him. So Riddle will handle it. He'll handle it. He'll handle it. If anything, he could do off with your heads, and then Jack can put him in a chokehold. Yeah. Yes, head mage. Oh. Professor Train, if you'd please stay here and keep an eye on things. I'm worried these four might do something reckless and destroy the library. I mean, they could hurt themselves. Alright. As for you, Philly and Grimm, do you understand the situation? I mean, obviously, we've been standing right here since everything happened. There's really not much we can do. But, yeah, we understand. Something's weird. Something weird is going on with the library, and you gotta do something to get rid of the others out. Yep. I suppose that's an acceptable level of comprehension on your part. Dag. On that note, you two are now on gopher duty. Gopher duty? Yeah. That's very vague. What does that mean specifically? Exactly. Give us the deets. Delivering things as needed, passing along messages. I'm sure other tasks will arise as well, as someone's got to do them. Do be sure to prioritize any communication from me. Is that clear? I guess. You don't have a cell phone. The teachers don't have cell phones. Cater got one. Y'all don't have one? Y'all don't have like a teacher group chat? A little bulletin board app for y'all to keep posting updates and whatnot? No? Okay. Crystal clear, sir. You're not going to take no for an answer, are you? Hey, Philly, don't just roll over and accept orders. I don't want to do it. I mean, what other choice do we have? You already messed up doing something earlier, so we really don't have a choice. Do you want the lecture or not? Because you can get the lecture from him and from me, because I will lecture you down. I will make those ears bleed. Okay? But if you want to go on without your day and have the freedom to at least still move around, we're going to do this. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. I got a few invoices I'll need to send to Ramshackle Dorm. No fair. Okay, fine. We'll take the stinking job. Because I ain't paying for it. They're going to run us through the ringer. You better be ready, Philly. Ugh, goodness. We'll be counting on you both. Oh, yeah. For you, Riddle, I'll do it. Professor Train, you're in charge here. Everyone else, do as Professor Train says. Oh, how terribly busy I am. Oh my gosh. I know, they both look alike, this guy. They can't expect us to sit around doing nothing while the others solve this, so work on your reports while you're in there. Since you got stuff that's due, Deuce. Nothing to distract you. Work on your stuff. Right? We should do what we can inside the library to find a way out. Well said. I fully agree. Or you can, do that. Because we have to find a way to get this story to continue on to the point where I get to see Riddle with long hair. A way out. If we could identify what's causing this, it follows that a solution would present itself. Can any of you think of any reason why you've been trapped in there? For example, if any of you might have done something to anger someone? Could it be resentment over that one time? Maybe it was that one guy? Oh, dag. Could be from that incident. Oh, you all got enemies. You guys all have guesses? I can't think of any way I might have upset someone. Dag. He's like, yeah, they're on people's list. Or was there perhaps something strange that happened before you became trapped? It was business as usual, I think. Oh, wait, the sky flashed. It was just for a split second, though. The sky flashed? I observed it as well. Before I could ascertain what was happening, I heard Kalim shouting. Oh yeah, something weird fell from the sky. Something weird? Describe it to me, Asim. It's like a balloon? Yeah, a small balloon. And there's this symbol on the outside that kind of looks like a sun. Oh hey, come to think of it, I was leaning out of the window when I snagged this balloon thingy in the first place. A sun symbol? Rose Hearts, use your magic to send me the object Asim found. How? What? Wouldn't that be a breach of library rules? Boy, you just got permission from a teacher if you don't do it. Library rules? Like no being loud and no running? Were there others? Plenty, yes. The one I'm referring to is no removing library property without permission. Night Raven College's school library nullifies spells that would remove it from Night Raven College's school library nullifies spells that would remove items from inside it. As the head mage said, this library houses a great many rare and valuable books, so it has its own special preventive barrier, separate from the one surrounding the campus. Okay. Every book here is magically bound to this location. Consider it the library's unique security system, if that makes it easier to understand. Cool. But wouldn't that keep people from checking out books and taking them to their dorm? Books that are checked out through normal procedure are exempt, of course. The checkout procedure serves as a dual purpose. One is to document who currently has possession of what books. The other is to dispel the book's enchantment and allow it to be removed from the premises. So that's why you have to follow the procedures for checking books out. I had no idea. Me either. You sure know a lot of stuff, Riddle. Oh, come on. I don't know about Kalim, but you and I were both there for the overview they gave at orientation, Deuce. I'll be very honest, when I be hearing lectures, I don't pay attention sometimes either. Like, it gets boring after a while, and I just kind of like zone out and start thinking of other things that actually interest me than what they're talking about. It's not a good habit to have, but yeah, it comes up pretty often. They did that? I barely use the library, so I guess I forgot. Is that right? I'll ensure you know all about it by the time I'm done tutoring you. Be ready. Oh, snap. Didn't the balloon-like object come in from outside the library? As long as it's not library property, you should be able to send it out. It doesn't count as a rule violation. Loophole. Oh, I see. Alright, may I borrow that clean? Sure. Here goes. Ah! Oh, I know. What if Housewarden Riddle used his magic to send us outside too? I doubt that'd work. Only a handful of mages are capable of teleporting people, and the limitations are... Alright. That's, It's no use. It's not just that we can't leave. We can't send objects outside either. Oh, snap. Very well, I'll examine it through the glass. All of you head to one of the windows nearby. Wow. Okay, so this story is progressing a little slower than I would prefer, but I'm still enjoying it. I just wanted to, like, get to the parts. But they're getting there. I can feel it. They're getting there. The object Asim discovered is a lantern. Thank you, train! Thank you! A lantern? Oh, so those metal fittings are for a candle? So you know what a lantern is. Additionally, I believe this is the same sun emblem that appears in the tale of the Princess in the Tower. The Princess in the Tower? As I recall, that's Shaftland's folklore. The one about the princess who lived her whole life in a tower, right? I heard it when I was a kid. She's trapped in a tall tower by an evil witch, but escapes to go see some wondrous lights. Oh, that sounds like a fun story. You know your stuff, Jack. I mean, I am from Shaftlands, but I couldn't tell you much more than the basics. I mostly remember how she teams up with a thief who snuck into the tower and they go on a journey together. She's one bold princess. Hal has the broad strokes correct. Okay, come on, Jack. Dependable, see? I recall seeing a sun emblem much like the one on that lantern in a book about the tale. The library could very well have its own such books, wouldn't you think? They might provide us with some insights. I'll go see if I can find any. I was able to find 4 books that cover Shaftland's folklore. None of them devoted more than a few pages to the princess in the tower, but one of them did mention the sun emblem. Every year on the princess's birthday, her parents and their subjects would send up lanterns with prayers for her safety. Apparently, the lanterns sent up by the king and queen were marked with an emblem in the shape of a sun. It's the same as the markings on our lantern. It's said that the princess saw the light from those lanterns flying through the sky, and that was what solidified her resolve to go outside. It sure is. We should watch Rapunzel, y'all. Perhaps the wishes that the people made on those lanterns are what guided her back home. I have 2 daughters that are all grown up and moved out myself. I can relate to parents beset with worry over their child. Okay, Train got a family. Yeah, family man. Oh, for sure. I bet mom and dad were super sad that their daughter just up and disappeared. Makes sense. What parent wouldn't be worried sick about their kid being endangered or injured? Just so. I have no doubt the king and queen would have wished to find her just as strongly as they prayed for her safety. That's very insightful. But it's a fictional story, right? This lantern is from a kingdom that doesn't exist. What's it doing at our school? Is it someone's idea of a prank? This whole setup is far too elaborate for a prank. It defied everyone's attempts at resolving it through magic and physical force. I doubt a mere prank could cause what's happening now. While it seems on the fantastical side, I find it easier to believe that a lantern imbued with the king and queen's wishes arrived at our school for some reason. And its influence is creating circumstances similar to what happened in the story. You mean to say this is a reenactment of a tale of the princess in the tower? I mean, maybe, but why drag us into it? According to those books I read, hardly anyone in the kingdom of that tale had the gift of magic. Perhaps the fact that we can use magic means we've been given the role of the princess? If this follows the story, maybe we can escape the library by becoming princesses. Oh my gosh, that was Riddle's idea. I was not expecting that to come from him. Deuce? Yes. Kalim? Yes. Far down the line, Jack? Maybe. Never thought that would come from Riddle. How can you say that with a straight face? That's what I'm saying. Us as princesses? But how would that even work? I was born and raised in a regular family and don't know the first thing about being a princess. None of you do. We can start by making our hair and outfits more princessy. As it is, we just look like students, right? I get it. It makes sense that we have to start by gearing ourselves up. How much y'all want to bet at the end of this everybody's gonna see them dressed in drag? They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. Why are you both considering this like it's a foregone conclusion? We're about as far from princesses as it gets. I mean, definitely you. You butch. You butch. No disrespect, but yeah. How so? How not so? The way we carry ourselves, the way we talk, and princesses are supposed to care about the common folk. Y'all don't care about nobody but yourselves. See? Now you're considering it too. So like I said, Jack further down the line, he could probably get to that conclusion, but I never thought Riddle. It's good to see you all so eager to solve this. If Professor Train is right, and we're in a situation similar to the events of the princess in the tower, then by emulating the princess who escaped said tower, we may be able to do the same. The head mage and other teachers are presently stumped as to how to get us out. Wouldn't it be more productive to take action rather than twiddling our thumbs? Okay, oh sorry, I hit the camera. Okay, fair. It definitely beats sitting around on our tails. I wanted to make my own way out this whole time. If we're doing this, I'm going all in. Go, put him in a dress. Put him in a dress. Let me see it. I'll do whatever you say, boss. You can count on me too, of course. Alright, I see what you're aiming at. It's certainly worth a try. The challenge is doing it without being able to transfer objects. Much of what you're doing will require certain items. That's true. Even at a brief glance of these books, there's much that needs to be done. But wait, in the book I just checked... Ah, here it is. It says that the princess received all her food, cleaning supplies, and other necessities through a single window. If this truly is following the story, perhaps there's a similar loophole. A single window. That's it. There's one open window here. How did y'all not see that? Professor Train, I brought lunch for Kalim and the others as per the head mage's request. Ah, perfect time, Jamil. Could you fetch a flight magic broom? Huh? You gotta fly up there, babes. Gotta drop it off. Because they hungry. Alright, I've flown up to the window that Riddle pointed out. But if there's an invisible barrier, wouldn't that make it impossible to pass objects through? I guess nothing for it but to give it a try. Here, Kalim, take this basket. Thanks. What's on the menu today? What is on the menu today? Last night you said you wanted meat, so this is spicy chicken sauté. For the side dish, the contents of our lunch are hardly relevant right now. I wanted to know. I just hope this actually works. Ah. The basket made it. Yes, now we got lunch. Oh, is this invisible wall gone? Maybe we can go outside now. I'll try and see. Don't do it. Kalim, watch out. Wow. Ow! I smacked into something. Guess we're still stuck in here. Oh my goodness. Ouch! I tried to stop you and bash my face right into. What I guess is that invisible wall you mentioned. But the basket Kalim was holding flew outside. Wait, we couldn't send the lantern outside before. Why can't we do that with the basket? I guess the key is in this single window. Objects can only get in or out through this window, and this window alone. Asim, even if that invisible wall hadn't been there, you should never ever jump out a window. Facts. Flight magic or no, you'd have suffered grievous bodily harm if you'd fallen. That goes for the rest of you as well. Don't even consider escaping by jumping from that window. Is that clear? Yes, Professor. Yes, Professor. Please, for the love of 7, prioritize your safety at all times. If Kalim remains trapped in the library, that will be a huge, huge problem for me. I may not be able to get inside, but I'll continue providing support from the outside. Let me know if you need anything at all. Oh, sure thing. Thanks, Jamil. Oh, you gonna bring the food back though? Cause I'm hungry. Okay, we're going on an hour. We're gonna keep going. At least want to do book 1 in this video, and then I'll take a break and then pick back up with the next book. We've now established that while people cannot enter or leave, we can transfer objects through this window. We're finally making progress. I'm glad you are, because again, no disrespect, it's taking a little longer than what I would prefer. Only because I'm excited to see them in costumes. That's why. It's good. I just want it to, like progress a little faster. Having supplies brought in through a specific window is another part of the princess in the tower. That makes it even more likely this is a reenactment of that tale. We may be able to glean something from this information. I'll apprise the head mage at once. Hello, head mage. We've learned something. So you do got a phone. I'm still not totally clear on what's going on, but at least we can get meal baskets now. Yeah, thanks to you opening that window, we won't have to worry about food. On the other hand, we might have avoided this whole mess if you hadn't opened that window and grabbed the lantern to start with. True, but let's just, we can't change the situation. This is where we're at. This is where we're at now, okay? Very true. That said, what's done is done. There's no use crying over spilled milk. Tell him, Riddle. I'm glad we're on the same page. I say we enact our prior proposals in the interest of resolving this matter as quickly as possible. Our prior proposal? The thing you were talking about? You know, gearing up with the right hair and clothes? Oh gosh, that's right. We should all pour through these books to ascertain distinctive traits of the princess's appearance. Some illustrations of her would make this a lot simpler, but I'm not seeing any. Huh. You mean there aren't any illustrations of the main character? Not that I can find. One of these books does have illustrations, but only 2 of them we'll be seeing. The mural the princess painted on the wall, and the lanterns flying through the sky. For her hairstyle and clothes, all we've got to go on is the way she's described in the text. Aren't books without illustrations hard to read? It'd be so much easier to follow if they had a few drawings. I'm not gonna lie, I feel the same way sometimes. Y'all need to have some type of picture in there. People need a dopamine hit while they're reading something. Get just a little something. Just a little. A little something. Not a lot. It ain't gotta be a comic. It ain't gotta be a manga. Just a little something. Yeah, huh? I know what you mean. Right? Putting aside illustrations, or lack thereof, according to this book, the princess had long hair and wore a pink and purple dress. There aren't any detailed pictures of the design, but considering that she did cleaning and regular exercise, I imagine it was something easy to move around in. From what I've read, the princess painted a mural of celestial bodies. If she liked the stars and sun and stuff, then maybe her clothes and accessories featured those kinds of designs. Wait, this book mentions a green figure. I'm guessing that's not the princess. Does that mean someone else besides the princess was stuck in the tower too? This book mentions her having a little friend who was her constant companion. Pascal? A little green friend, Perhaps that's another essential part of playing a princess. I say we've learned enough to have a decent idea of what she looked like. Let's send for some fitting attire. That takes care of the clothes. The problem is the hair. It takes months to grow out your hair. I mean, yours is pretty long, not as long as Rapunzel's, but you're on the right track. Really? Having a sleepover with you guys sounds fun and all, but not being able to see anyone else for months would just be lonely. I can't stay here for that long. Spending months surrounded by this many books would end up overloading my brain. You're not reading them? I promise you're not reading them. In fact, it'd probably help you. You would know everything by that time. You would be an honor student. How much of an aversion to books do you have? There are other pressing concerns here. The rules state that a tea party must be held in the garden 5 days out of every month. You're being just as absurd, Riddle. If we're talking about pressing concerns, I've got a cactus I have to take care of. These guys. Regardless, this is a very serious issue in any which case. Professor Trade, I apologize for interrupting your call, but I'd like to speak with the head mage about something, if I may. All right, head mage, Rosehearts is requesting your presence at the library. Do you have any idea, House Warden Riddle? I'd at least like to discuss it. Though, to be honest, I'm not expecting a positive answer. I promise you I'm tapping the screen. Thank you. Chapter 1 is a long one. I mean, not chapter 1, book 1. You wish to make your hair growth, so you wish to make a hair growth potion? That sounds handy. I didn't know those existed. I saw it mentioned in a journal for medical mages some time ago. In the interest of reenacting the events of the Princess in the Tower, I was hoping you could assist us in creating it, sir. Oh dear. Would that I could help? The golden fruit needed for hair growth potions is extremely rare and highly expensive. Oh my gosh. Who got the money? Who got the money? I know somebody got the money. Kalim? You got the money? I see. Look, you dripping in gold. Look at that. Look at that. All on you. For the price of just one fruit, we could build another library just like this one. Dang, just to grow your hair out, what y'all putting in it? A whole other library? We'll get started. So it's off the table. I'm afraid so. If we use all 4 of the fruits in our rare plant storage room, it would inhibit our ability to run the school. Oh, dang. You'll have to find another way to... I'll buy them. Come. I knew it. I knew it. What? You will? Sure. That way you can get your that way you can get 4 fresh fruits, right? Please, head mage, let us have them. Why, certainly, as long as you're footing the bill. I have no problem with this course of action at all. I bet you would. I'll ask Professor Cruel to ready the potion ingredients now. I knew he was a prince. I knew he was. Now we can grow out our hair, right? Oh, I better let Jamil know he'll need to get payment ready for the head mage. I'm sorry about this, Kalim, but thank you. This makes a huge difference. You made a snap decision that involved tremendous amounts of money. I never been more grateful to have you around than now, Dad. How many thought marks would it cost to build this library? I can't even imagine. And that was for 1 fruit. Baby Boo said make 4 potions. If it wasn't for the fact that I knew that the mirror chose you based on your magical ability to come to this school, I would have thought you bought your way in. Yeah, we live in wildly different worlds. Guess that's what it's like being ultra rich. Hey, I ain't mad at it. I produced all the necessary ingredients for hair growth potions. This potion can only be formulated under the supervision of a licensed alchemist and potionologist, namely me. Well, come on, Cruel. He got the requirements. Go ahead. You may learn how to make it, but never brew this on your own. As the head mage has gone over already, golden fruits are extremely rare and expensive. Procurement of ingredients is by far the biggest obstacle to brewing this potion. You better not even think of botching this, okay? Talk about nerve-wracking. I ain't lying. Can you just make it for us so we can just have it right the first time? Cause you pulling out the little whip thing that you use when you ride the horses, I don't like that. You can put that away. You can scrunch it back down, because I can tell it's one that you can open up and scrunch it back down and put that back in your pocket, okay? Consider it my way of impressing the point upon every untrained pup here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting messages. Say, couldn't we just have Cruel or Riddle handle the brew? You guys would do a great job of making them, right? Then we could just drink what you make. Points for properly appreciating my alchemic attitude, but your suggestions wouldn't work, pup. Oh, dag. This potion only works for the one who brews it. Oh, conditions. They got conditions. And its effects differ heavily by the level of precision in its formulation. The process of uniformly mixing the ingredients figures heavily into the end result. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, baby, tell them how to do it. Get to it, please. This means as long as you formulate it with sufficient accuracy, it should work fine regardless of your magical reserves, okay? Isn't it fun having a potion where your skill translates directly into the end results? Maybe, maybe not. I very much look forward to seeing it in action. Okay, I might be in trouble here. I'm not great at delicate work. Neither am I. I just figured if I throw more ingredients in, it'll work. Oh, okay. Did they have long hair in they all had long hair in their cards. Okay, yeah, they did. I'm pretty bad at following multi-step processes. I always get the steps mixed up in the middle. Oh my gosh. That's why. See how I'm using this pen so I can read across the words so I can hopefully read better. Sometimes what you need, a pen and just mark off the steps that you did. Something. Can't you people do anything? Simply follow the instructions in the textbook and you'll have nothing to worry about. Oh yes, I have one more fun tidbit to share. This potion enhances your hair with a coating of magic. It will take a concerted effort to cut or pull out. Oh. A hair growth potion influences your body's physical growth, and it confers a power one would never come by otherwise. Okay. Those are the reasons why formulating it is so heavily restricted. That concludes my lecture. Did you get all that, pups? Yes, sir. Y'all, I know Deuce didn't. I know Deuce didn't. He's saying yes, but he didn't. I said yes, but my palms are all sweaty now. I really can't afford to screw this up. It's okay. No kidding. I shouldn't have listened when they were talking about the price tag. Now my hands are shaking. Haha, don't be so nervous. If it turns out bad, we can always make more, right? I mean, he did just buy technically 4 libraries and didn't blink, so yeah. As long as you're paying for it, cause I don't got that kind of duckies, okay? Were you even listening? These 4 golden fruits are the only ones available to us, and they're extremely rare. Even if you can't afford them, there's no telling when we can get a hold of more. Oh, that too. Oh yeah. Jeez, now I'm getting nervous. Quiet! That's enough chit-chat from you pups. Pay close attention and follow my instructions, okay? Okay. Well, let's get to this. Cause I'm ready. We haven't even gotten to the title of the event yet. Okay, delicate product. A delicate product. Are you all done mashing up your golden fruit? Next, add all the ingredients together and mix the solution evenly. Give it exactly 10 full stirs. Any more or any less and the effect will be diminished by half. Ooh. Exactly 10 stirs. Got it. Nice and even. Which number was I on again? Oh my gosh. 7. Stop after you stir it 3 more times. Oh my gosh. Wow. You kept count? Thanks. That's a big help. Spade, you're stirring too half-heartedly. If you don't get it thoroughly mixed within 10 stirs, it won't work properly. Got it. It's not like it looks any different. You can't exactly tell if you're doing a decent job stirring or not. Hal, stop smacking the stirring rod against the side of the container. You can't use brute force with this. I can't take my eyes off you pups for a split second. It's astounding just how stressful this is for me. Oh, Dad, you're gonna make his hair fall out. He's gonna need a potion. How are you faring, Rose Hearts? Exactly 10 stirs, uniformly from the outside, from the bottom, gently. Exactly 10 stirs, uniformly from the outside. Okay. At least one of you is doing this right. Riddle, your eyes are crazy bloodshot, because he is focused! That's some serious focus. Housewarden Riddle, you need to blink. Oh, God. He's like, look, I need this to work. That's why his hair was the longest, because his was so spot on. Gotcha. For the next step, take the drinker's hair, that is yours, grind it up, and add it in. I just have to pull out a strand of hair? Oh, sure. Ow. Okay, now to add it and grind it up. Stay! Don't move the pestle around that quickly. Even the slightest frictional heat can affect the final product. I already ground mine to powder. Are you kidding? My hair won't grind down at all. Oh, you got that thick hair, boy. A matter of hair thickness, I suppose. Yours doesn't look to be as fine. What should I do in that case, sir? You'll just have to grind harder, but try to avoid adding more heat. This is a delicate product, so treat it with care. Man, this kind of work I'm the worst at. As for rose hearts, you seem to be doing well. Babe, I need Riddle, baby. Blink and breathe. Blink and breathe, please. Grind down as firmly and finely as possible, but without adding heat. House Warden, blink! Riddle's like, I need this to work. I need to get out of this room. Lastly, channel some magic. Oh, it changed color. That means it worked, right? Whew. Everyone's potions changed color. That's a relief. I'm not sure how well it turned out, though. Fingers crossed this works. That's definitely a unique smell. Is this really safe for consumption? Go on and drink them. Your degree of success will be apparent from how long your hair grows. Let's all take it together then. Here goes. Gulp or glug. Glug. What a weird taste. Come on, show me the hair. Show me the hair. It occurs to me we just drank our own hair. That's kind of freaky. Get over it. You should see your faces. It will take some time for the potions to take effect. In the meantime here, get changed. Oh darn, I thought it was going to be immediate. Goodness, you even procured outfits for us on such short notice? You provided the details. I expanded upon and perfected them. Oh, Cruel made them. Okay. It wasn't easy throwing all of this together in a hurry, but I'm rather pleased with how everything turned out. Since I couldn't take your measurements, I eyeballed it. You'll have to do the final adjustments yourselves. Final adjustments? Where would I even start? Relax, I've called in some backup. Backup? Who we got? Who you got? Who you got? Who? Oh. Come on, yes! He means me. Oh! This is my first introduction to Vil. Ah, Vil. The faculty reached out to me, so now I'm here to provide adjustment tips to get you spudlings at least somewhat presentable. Yeah, I haven't come across Vil at all, so I'm a little excited before getting back into this. What book is he? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he book 5? Yes, I think. Is he book 5 or book 6? I think book 6 is Baby Boy in Blue, Hercules story. Okay, either way. Because I haven't seen not Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, let's get the princess right, Snow White in so long. I love like different tellings of it, but I don't want to say I was the least excited for theirs, but theirs wasn't like the forefront of the one I was looking forward to playing the most. But mostly because I haven't really got to meet their characters. I did get to play with Appel in one of the other events, but that was about it. And I did play with Rook in one of the other events. So I think playing with them now makes me want to play their story. But prior to that, I was kind of like, okay, yeah, Snow White, keep going. All right, enough rambling. I'm sorry. But yes, I am looking forward to playing theirs because I've yet to meet Vil until now. Okay, so now I'm here to provide adjustment to. Okay, yeah. I also brought suitable makeup to go with those outfits. Here, take it. Sewing kits and makeup kits? Thanks a ton, Vil. I'm glad they're like, yeah, you brought us what we needed. Even though I'm glad none of them are like, that's girly. Do what you got to do to get out, okay? Indeed, you should all consider yourselves lucky to receive lessons from yours truly. I expect proper gratitude. The adjustments will take time. All of you get to work. Okay. I'm personally not into blondes myself, but Vil is cutie. I like the purple tips. Yes, sir. I think that's what's doing it for me, the purple tips. All right, come on. I need the hair. I need the outfits. Let's go. And how much I want to bet that they're going to tell like Riddle, like, oh, we put you in the dress because this was your idea. If they don't, I'll be shocked. But that's what I would say. Like, yeah, we put you in the dress because you're the one who thought about us becoming princesses, so you should be the main princess. And it also fits because his hair is going to be the longest because he made the best potion. Ooh. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, I'll change. I'm really liking these bright greens, and I gotta say, this hair growth potion is amazing. One moment my scalp feels all itchy, and the next I've got this super long hair. Yeah, volume, honey bunny. When I checked myself in the mirror, it was like I was looking at a stranger. Purple looks good on him. Yes, I like that. I like how they did his hair. I'm not against Kalim's hair, but I like how they did Jack's hair better. It fits a little more. The outfit and hair are both solid on you, Kalim. Though I agree having my hair like this is pretty weird. I mean, it fits with you being a wolf, honey. I think you should keep it. I think you should keep it. You know what I'm saying? I generally trim it short, so this just doesn't feel right. And it was a pain getting this outfit on with all these decorative elements. I couldn't make heads or tails of what this bit of cloth was for. How was I supposed to know it goes on my shoulder like a sash? I mean, that's why you ask. That's what Bill is there for. Okay, Deuce, we'll see. Oh, I just realized Kalim isn't green to be the little friend. I get it. I get it. No kidding. So many parts of this outfit were totally unfamiliar to me. My hair kept getting in the way while I was trying to wrap this shawl. His hair grew pretty long too, so they all did good on their potions, I would say, because Kalim is pulled up higher in a no. Both Deuce and Kalim have theirs in a top pony, but Deuce probably did better on his potions because his is longer. Or maybe Kalim just got all that volume in the curls, so I'm not gonna say he did bad. He did good. It threw me for a loop when I was told it was supposed to go. It was supposed to go around my waist, not my neck. Oh, he's gonna wear like a scarf. Bill, thank you for explaining so much about where the accessories go and how we're supposed to wear them. Professor Cruel put the ensembles together personally. Wearing them improperly would be entirely unacceptable. I also appreciate the sewing lessons. The chest area was strained to busting when I first tried it on. I bet it was with those muscles. But once I follow your directions to adjust these buttons, fasteners, the whole thing got a lot more comfortable. Haha, I know what you mean. I never imagined I'd do hemming work myself. Okay, I'm actually, you know what? I'm liking Kalim's hair a little more. It is. I think it's growing on me. Okay, yeah, I take back what I said. I like it looks good. Yeah, Kalim has volume. He has quite a bit of volume, just like Jack. But Jack did grow longer. Yeah, I think Jack's grew longer. I was fine wearing it as is, but Bill was like, absolutely not. Sewing is hard. I pricked my fingers so many times when I was taking in my collar. Moving buttons and patching holes seemed easy in theory, but it was rough in practice. If you boys were more experienced, you wouldn't have pricked your fingers or had to sew to start with. You have only yourselves to blame. I mean, that's not their forte. Agreed. If you were more capable mages, you would have been able to easily resize your clothes using magic. Okay, yeah. Just as Rosehearts did. Come on, Riddle, show me my boo. No, I need everything. Yes. The night sky, the sun, flowers and birds soaring free. This is a beautiful ensemble that tastefully combines many of the motifs from The Princess in the Tower. Oh my god, I love it! It's easy to move around in while still remaining refined in appearance. You've really outdone yourself with this design, Professor Cruel. I quite like the liberal use of the transparent gradated chiffon. The way your cape shimmers as you move is truly elegant. It suits your composed demeanor. And the hair. The hair. Yeah. It's absurdly long. What happened there? Why is your hair so excessively long when no one else's is? That all comes down to their potions. Roseheart's brewed his to complete perfection. Good boy. That was a superb performance. Thank you, Professor. That said, hair this long makes it very hard to move around. Though Deuce and the others braiding it for me made it a lot easier. But it's still touching the floor. Sorry I couldn't do a better job with the braid. No, you did quite well. You did quite well. I have no complaints. What are you apologizing for? If one of those books hadn't included a passage about the princess using magic to do her hair, I was prepared to simply carry my hair around as needed. I'm grateful you suggested putting it in a braid. Yeah, it was a big help the way you kept giving directions on which side to braid it in. To braid in next. I don't know why I'm struggling right now. Let me get another sip of water. I'm sorry, guys, because we're over an hour right now. And we're back. Plus, it was fun playing jump rope with Riddle's hair. Oh my goodness. Watching you made me so nervous you were going to end up stepping on his hair. That would have been bad. We bumped into each other a lot while weaving in and out too. It's lucky it turned out as well as it did. Personally, I'm surprised you knew how to braid hair, Deuce. You even placed the hair accessories at aesthetically pleasing intervals. Is hairstyling a skill of yours? I wouldn't call it a skill, really, but I dabbled in a lot of different styles back in middle school. Okay, come on. Thanks for doing my hair too, Deuce. And you even wound my headscarf just right. Okay. Not to mention how quickly you got a handle on your own hair. I was surprised you're so good at it. Yeah, Deuce kind of looks like a samurai. He got the samurai ponytail. Hey, I have an exceptional card soldier. Okay. It wasn't anything that hard, but I'm honored by the compliment, House Warden. I'm still stuck on the fact that only Riddle succeeded at formulating the potion, though. It's deplorable the rest of you would do so badly under my vigilant watch. I wouldn't consider it bad, actually. They got pretty long. I think all of their hair, if you take all of them are waist length or lower, actually, if you take them out the ponytails. Wait, you mean we botched it? After all of Professor Cruel's warnings, I still didn't manage to mix it evenly? Can't believe my own hair tripped me up. I won't lose next time, though. I'll nail it. Hopefully there's no next time, because, baby, how you going to afford that fruit? Please don't let there be a next time. Facts. We didn't get rid of success, but our hair did grow out. I think we can make this work. Right? We've all got totally different looks, too. I think we can pull this off as long as we're in these outfits. Yeah, I should hope that this long hair and pink and purple outfits puts me a little closer to being a princess. Yes, I'm confident in our chances now. Time to open the door, sorry. He ready. Nope. Nope. It won't open! Of course not. It's not that simple. Who's this one? Deucey? Oh, Kalim! Yes. I get him once I complete the story.
大変だ。このままじゃ宴を開けない。みんなと歌って踊るためにも頑張って脱出しよう。
Yes. And you shall be mine. Okay, sleeping on the job. Okay, seriously, book 1 is actually long. We're close to a minute, an hour and a half. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just saying it's a little long. The door isn't budging, but I thought we could get out if we dress up like princesses. Maybe you have to go through the window, but something else is gonna mess it up. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to have helped. This is troubling. I was so confident my hypothesis was right. What else can we try? Oh, there's the bell. It must be lunchtime. No wonder I'm getting hungry. Have Jamil bring some more food. Then let's have the meal Jamil made for us. We can talk about our next steps while we eat. Great. Professor Cruel and Vil both went to eat already, and I'm famished. The faculty may have made an exception and granted us permission. But that doesn't change the fact that eating and drinking in the library is against the rules. I'll pass on the meal. Oh, babes. Please eat, Riddle. Please eat. Please. You need food, baby. You need food. Eat some. Huh? But it's lunchtime. Aren't you hungry at all, Riddle? Still, he's got a point. Eating in the library isn't exactly otter-suited behavior. I'd better pass too. If y'all don't eat that food, eat the food. Eat it. Just because Riddle says he doesn't want any doesn't mean you gotta follow his lead. True. It's up to each of us whether or not we eat, but I don't want anyone making our jobs harder because they're too hungry to act. Jack, don't be rude to House Warden Riddle. I mean, he's telling the truth though. Come on now, no fighting. Don't worry. If you get hungry again, I can always ask Jamil to whip up more food for us, okay? Don't treat him like a servant, okay? Let's appreciate Jamil for everything that he does, because apparently he does a lot for you. Remember that. Here's your lunch. Eat up. Jamil's cooking is the absolute best. I wish I could taste it. Thanks, but still. Don't worry about me. Just make certain to leave the table no more than 15 minutes after you're done eating. Yes, sir. Sheesh, can't believe you're being a stickler for the rules at a time like this. He can't help it. It's embedded in him. Ah, that was good. See what I mean? Isn't Jamil's cooking fantastic? Absolutely. That spicy seasoned chicken was amazing. I wish I could have had more. Eat Riddle's portion. The dessert was incredible too. All those different nuts gave it a nice crunch. What was that called? What was it again? Oh, my phone's done charging. You'll have to ask Jamil later. Alright, all of you, if you're done eating, leave the table now. We've received no word of any solutions from the head mage, so we'll have to figure out what to try next ourselves. Yes, sir. Let's move to the table over there. We imitated the Princess in the Tower's appearance on the assumption that emulating the story would lift the curse. But it didn't work. I reviewed our books while you were all eating, and there was no issues with our attire, okay? That means, is the problem on the inside rather than the outside? Do we have to act like princesses too? Because Jack's like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, at all. Yes, I believe emulating the princess's behavior as described in the book is worth trying. So I'm going to do like paintings and stuff or something? Descriptions of things she did may differ from one book to the next. Why don't we each take a book and read it, then compare what she did in them? Sure, alright. Yeah, go for it. Reading like this reminds me of when I was a kid. My parents used to love telling me I should follow the Princess in the Tower's example and do more chores every day. Okay, so y'all about to start cleaning stuff. I forgot she did a whole bunch of cleaning, didn't she? I can't believe the princess really did all that cleaning, though. I thought my parents just made that up to get me to do more housework. I was wondering about this earlier, but have you never actually read The Princess in the Tower before now? I haven't. My parents would just tell it to me all the time when I was little before I started elementary school. I admit though, I'm surprised. All the stuff you know, Riddle. I'd have thought you'd be familiar with the story. I mean, he still has to learn stuff. You know, his mom mostly kept him to like magical studies, I believe. I'm gonna assume, not fairy tales. Why would I? Tales related to the legends of the Great Seven or the culture of and origins of cities are covered in textbooks. But I've never needed to familiarize myself with meaningless folk tales or fairy tales. See, yeah. Look, that wasn't a criticism. Man, what a pain. So, going back to emulating the princess, we already did sewing, right? Yep. That we did. The three of you used a needle and thread to adjust to fit your adjust the fit of our clothes. And I added to my flower decorations. I believe it's safe to say we've got that task covered. Let's see, what else? Well, we can check off reading. All four of us are doing that right now. Wait, don't tell me Kalim and Deuce are asleep. Yep. I'm not shocked. Not shocked at all. Mumble. Jack, I am truly glad you're one of the people I'm stuck with in this library. Okay? If not for your diligence, I don't know what state I would be in right now. You'd be punching the crap out of them. I was just thinking the same thing. If you weren't in our group, I'd have flown off the handle by now. Deuce Spade! Kalim out a sim! You dare to sleep on the job? Have you finished reading your books? Oh, yeah. So, sorry, House Warden. I read some of it, but I didn't get very far. Sorry about that. I was feeling so full I just dozed off. Really now? And my anticipation grows. Please. Please. So, I'm at the point, are they like not... Are they just going to be in the library the whole time? They're not like going to like a different world. They're not going to get like sucked inside of a book. I think that's kind of what I was expecting. So with that being said, let me just go ahead and kill any other anticipation I may have and just enjoy the story. Because I was wanting something and I'm not getting it, and I don't want to be like, this story sucks, because it doesn't. So let me just like chill. Yeah, where are we at? Dang, it's about to be, it's already an hour and a half. This may be a 2-hour video just for book 1. How many? I think each story, from what I've seen, the events have about 5 books. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm hoping to get all these done today. I may have to do like a late night gaming session after work. Possibly. All right, good idea. Let's go. To summarize what I read, the princess did cleaning, laundry, cooking, sewing, and weaving. She handled all the chores by herself. My book said she made snacks. Oh, and she exercised. I'm not sure exactly what exercise she did, though. Running, maybe? For someone stuck in a tower, it doesn't seem like she had a lot of space. But I doubt she had a gymnasium or coliseum worth of floor space, judging from the mentions of her doing ballet and yoga. I guess her tower was as wide as Pomfiore's ballroom at most. Pomfiore's ballroom. Though she could still do weight training without much room. Oh lord, this man thinking weight training. That makes sense. You're saying her regular training regimen was what enabled her to escape the tower unaided. The story says she was kept high up in a tower, which means she had to go down a ton of stairs if she wanted to leave. That would take some stamina for sure. She liked games too. My book mentioned she loved puzzles, darts, and chess. She even enjoyed playing tricks. What kind of tricks did she play? That's what I want to know. Her routine's only described in broad strokes like everything else, okay? We'll have to use our imaginations when considering how she engaged in her activities. My book also mentions she played the guitar, painted pictures, and made candles and pottery. Girlfriend was bored. Rapunzel was bored, so she tried everything. Yes, she strikes me as a highly creative type. My book also had a passage about how she often liked to sing to herself. Let me adjust my position. Ooh. Okay. Okay, basically I was trying to move my leg and knocked the mouse and minimized the screen for a second. We're still recording. That is good. This playback is going to be an interesting one. I don't kick the computer. I don't minimize the screen. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. The story also says she enjoyed dancing with people in town after she escaped the tower and went to her birthplace. I wish I could have invited the princess to one of my parties. I bet we'd gotten along great. I bet you would have. The princess got help from a thief who snuck into the tower. The thief then helped her get to the city. She danced hand in hand with the townspeople there, and as the sun set, she rowed a boat out to sea. Also, she could have a perfect view of the mysterious light she longed to witness, countless lamps floating in the sky. That spectacle gave her the courage to see her parents again, and that's how the story ends. But is what she did after she escaped even relevant here? I figured we'll just reenact up to where she escapes, and once we're out of the library, that'll be the end of it. That was my plan at first, but in the story, the lanterns were sent out as a prayer for the princess's safety, yes? If a lantern is what's causing this, that power might remain at work until we reenact the scene with the lanterns in it. If we escaped but the library still remained inaccessible, that would be a travesty. As the head mage said, this library is the brains of Night Raven College. It houses a great many valuable books. Forever losing access to them would be a loss for the whole world. I mean, technically you wouldn't lose access, you just have to crawl back up through that one window. So everybody, basically, when you want to go to the library, they gotta dress like you to get in and get back out. It's just nothing but more rules. You should enjoy that. Wow, you're really fired up about this. I never imagined this place was so valuable. I mean, you heard what Crowley said. See, this why I know when Cruel was telling him about the potion and Deuce was like, yeah, I heard all that. I knew he didn't because he wasn't even listening to Crowley. I hadn't thought that far ahead, but if you're right, the head mage wouldn't stand for that, sure wouldn't. Just imagine it. He'd be like, you can issue books through the window, yes. He'd send us back in and make us work the checkout desk forever. Oh gosh. What? That's ridiculous. But he'd totally do that, wouldn't he? It's difficult to rule out entirely, and that's the trouble. I don't want to spend the rest of my life stuck in a library. Likewise, for the sake of both the library and ourselves, it would be safest to reenact the whole story to the end. In that case, do we have to row a boat out to sea and watch lanterns as well? These lanterns were sent up by the princess's parents and the townspeople, right? Then it probably wouldn't be a proper reenactment if we sent them up ourselves, would it? Oh no! Is that where me and Grim come in and we send them up? In the story, the lanterns floated through the sky every year on the princess's birthday. Considering the fact that a lantern similar to the ones in the story appeared before us this morning, then we have to escape the library, dance, take a boat from the harbor, gaze at floating lanterns, and do all that today before the date changes at midnight. Ooh, or you're going to be trapped in the library until next year. Before midnight? Yep. The lunch hour just ended. That gives us plenty of time before midnight, right? It would if all we were going to do is imitate the princess going out to sea. The problem's the lanterns. We can't make a scant handful if we want to have countless lights. Oh, right. It's going to be hard getting a whole bunch of lanterns ready to float while doing everything else, huh? But hey, couldn't we just ask the rest of the dorm for help? The students of Harslebule? I mean, yes, you are their house warden. Yes, sir. If they hear you're in trouble, everyone will pitch in and make as many lanterns as they can. Oh, that's a good idea. I should ask the guys in my dorm too. Y'all are the house wardens. Go ahead. I suppose that makes sense. The more people we have helping, the better. Let's ask the head mage to get the whole student body to make lanterns and send them flying. Come on, come on. I bet he will for that library. I bet he will. Oh, come on. Bless the Lord. We finally cleared book 1. Whew. Okay, well, I need to use the restroom before we do book 2. All right. I'm going to pause. I'm not pause. I'm going to stop this gameplay here. I'm going to jump back on to do book 2. Yeah, this one was a long one, but I am enjoying it. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to let the story play out how it is. I hope y'all are enjoying it. I will see you all in the next gameplay. Bye.